If we weren't good at our jobs, if we didn't have the most competent, the most capable employees, the best talent in here working their tails off day in, day out, we can do what we do in the community because we're really good at what our core business is. When people have the opportunity to give back and participate in the community, you know, that in and of itself is uplifting and rejuvenating. W&A started in 1999 in Watkinsville when I was 26 years old, but it really started a long time before that. I guess if you wanted to walk all the way back to when I was in the 7th grade, my father walked into at home one night and handed me a set of keys to a grocery store, to his grocery store in our small rural South Georgia town, and said, you know, I just bought your uncle out of the grocery store. We're losing money. I don't know who I can trust, and I need your help. But that's really where I learned and I guess developed a passion for entrepreneurship, even though I probably didn't even know it at the time. A phrase that I've heard all my life really is leave it better than you found it, right? And you can apply that to what you do day to day in your work product. You can apply that to how I interact with the employees and the opportunities that they have. And then you can take that and apply it to, you know, what we now apply it to, which is kind of building better communities, right? I mean, everywhere we go, whatever we do, you know, we want to leave it better than we found it at the end of the day. Where we so often miss in the boat right now is that in particularly early childhood education, you know, even preschool, where, you know, we know that kids that are behind in reading in 3rd grade, they don't catch up. We got to find a way to fix that problem for us to continue to grow as a community, for us to get better. In 2012, we were lucky enough to work on the Caterpillar plant here, 1,400 jobs, a $250 million project in Athens, Clarke County and Oconee County. So I was able to listen in on that and really just kind of got on fire for economic development and what it meant to bring jobs to a community. So we went out and developed a program where we give 8 hours of our time to a community every month to do whatever they want as far as economic development and job growth goes. I mean, you know, if they want help attracting a company XYZ, or if they need a site plan, they need to come sit in on a meeting, they want to know, how do we start mitigating a wetlands to be able to build an industrial park? You know, we give them a piece of our knowledge and skill set. So, I mean, I just can't say enough about how important the people are, right? I mean, they spend more time here than they do with their families. If these guys aren't happy and healthy, you know, there is no corporate citizenship. You know, we just recently adopted what I think for a company our size and in our space is one of the most progressive family leave programs in the state. You know, where, you know, we're offering 3-month paid maternity leave and 1 month for paternity. And the paternity could go to 3 months if the mother is actually the breadwinner, and it includes the ability to. I mean, we've got compensation if you want to go through an adoption process. We've got compensation, a monthly stipend if you want to be a foster family. I mean, that's employee well-being, right? And that's part of it too. If employees aren't healthy, families aren't healthy, communities aren't healthy. You know, that's, I guess, what I would say that connection, where I draw that connection at. This is one of those crazy stories. Somebody from the Athens, Clarke County rec department called Buck Bacon, you know, one of our civil engineers who used to work for the county, and said, you know, do you guys, you know of anywhere we can go set up our COVID testing and vaccination facility? And so, you know, Buck called me and said, what do you think? Can we help these guys? So I got on the phone with the city manager. The city manager calls around and figures out that, like, the Department of Public Health had basically, like, they were at their wits' end. They couldn't find anywhere to go to set up this vaccination facility, and they only had a couple weeks left to do it. And this is where our team, you know, Scott Haynes, head of our landscape architecture department, got him in the conference room myself and the Department of Public Health, and we planned it, like literally drew it out on the glass up there of how we were going to route traffic through, how we were going to get people through, and all that had to happen in a week, and we got it done, and they're out there rolling right now, and people are getting vaccinated, and it's great. I mean, I think that recently corporate America has begun more and more to adopt, what I've learned recently as well, which is kind of the Simon Sinek, what is your why? Why do you do what you do? And our why is to build better communities. So putting ourselves out there as a company who really cares about the community, who does it regardless of what's going on, and tries to find ways to help, I think ultimately will lead to us attracting and retaining better customers, better clients, more business, building a greater, more generationally sustainable company, which, guess what? It leads to more opportunities to give back. So yeah, I mean, that's why.